Hey guys, and before starting this video, I just want to tell you that in this video I'm not going to leave a link to anyone. I'm not going to call anyone's name, and yeah, I'm not gonna recommend you any sort of mentor or anything like that. This is just a video about my actual experience, and I am not going to leave any referral links or anything like that. I am not trying to promote anyone, and I'm just sharing my experience with all of you guys. Yeah, I'm doing it in a very nice environment here. I just cycled all the way up to this mountain, and I'm still gonna cycle more, way more. But yeah, I just wanted to stop here and talk about my experience with ecom and a mentorship I recently got. Um, yeah, basically, my whole life I've been very skeptical about courses and mentorships and all these kind of educational sort of ideas promoted by people on YouTube and this kind of things. I always thought those were just gurus, they were scamming people, and all their courses weren't legit, and all the mentorships also would never give you any useful help. So yeah, I was never really considering it, and like I said, I was very skeptical about it. But recently I actually got a mentorship, which was quite a big deal for me because I never thought I would do it. And yeah, but before telling you more about the mentorship itself, let me just maybe give you a little bit of uh, pre-story of how I got to this point where I am now, and why did I even get the mentorship. I hope the wind is not too annoying, but I can't do anything about it. So yeah, I got into e-commerce like 1.5 years ago, and I didn't start with my own store or anything like that. I basically got into e-commerce through freelancing because I started with I just created a Fiverr account, and I was trying to get some freelancing job for video editing, and I landed a client for graphic design because that's something I was also doing. I wasn't good at all, I was really bad, but I somehow managed to get a client. And yeah, he 1.5 years ago, that guy connected me with my first e-commerce client. It was a guy who was drop shipping to Germany. I'm not gonna go into details to not expose anyone, but yeah, that was my first e-commerce client. And that guy basically introduced me to the world of e-commerce. He didn't do it intentionally, but it kind of happened just by itself because I was working a lot on static creatives for his store, and I always had quite a bit of ambition, I would say, and I never wanted to just stop at being a graphic designer or a video editor. So every time I was doing those jobs, I was always trying to learn more and more about e-commerce and about dropshipping and all of that. So I wasn't just focusing on on my part of work. I was also asking a lot about all the other sides of this business. And yeah, he, like, my clients would always share things with me, and I would learn a lot from them. That guy, my first ecom client, then introduced me to a bunch of other guys who were also into e-commerce, and were yeah, he knew them quite well. And basically that's how I really started working a lot in the e-commerce niche. And it all started, like I said, with static creatives and video ads. Back then I was already making my first decent like freelancing money, I would say. And yeah, that was a big breakthrough for me because that was like a almost a dream come true, because when I started I just wanted to you know, to make some extra cash, and it all turned out to be very well. And yeah, I was making decent money, and I was happy with it. It was nothing crazy, but for me it was really good at the time. So yeah, I was quite happy, but there has always been an idea in my mind that like this is temporary and I don't want to stay in this specific place forever. So I was just learning, I was asking questions, and yeah, that's basically what I've been doing for the past year and a half. Throughout the past year and a half, oh sorry, my finger, there's been a lot of situations, some good situations, some not so good situations. Like I had some conflicts with like some clients. It's not really conflicts, but more like misunderstandings. And yeah, some of them I'm not working with anymore, and I don't want to work with them anytime soon in the future because of some situations. But there also were clients that treated me really well, and there is like a client that I'm still working till this day, and I'm gonna get to that as well. But yeah, that's like a little pre-story of how I got here. I mean, if anyone is interested in hearing the story in more details, I would be very happy to share it with you. Just connect with me somehow. I'll probably leave some sort of maybe Discord link or something like that in the description. And yeah, so pre-story, yeah, that was my pre-story. Isn't it amazing here? I love this place. Yeah, sorry. Going back to the mentorship. So like I said, I've been learning, I've been asking questions, and I kept this idea in the back of my mind that I would always want to start my own store, and I would want to translate my skills that I've got in creating ads, because I wasn't just designing and I wasn't just editing and putting clips together. At some point I also started writing copy, started writing scripts. I started writing copy for the static creatives, and I was doing a lot of like useful things, and that allowed me to gain quite a bit of skills that are very important and that are useful in e-commerce. And yeah, I thought that eventually there should be a time when I should translate all those skills into my own store and start making real money. And before actually doing that, I decided that I should try and start doing creative strategy. So instead of just editing videos myself, spending time on this annoying task of editing or designing, I wanted to do more high leverage things. I wanted to maybe like manage a small team of video editors and graphic designers, and I would wanna basically think more about the strategy and not about those, as you call them, low leverage tasks. Yeah. And yeah, so that's why I asked my client, the one I have a great relationship with, if I could manage one of his stores, and he agreed. I'm very grateful to him that he gave me this opportunity, and at this point I think I can confidently say that I didn't waste that opportunity, because we've been doing it for a few months now, and the store is doing well, like really well, I would say. And I have a commission, and I also put my friend on this, and he's like my partner now, so he's also making good money now. I'm making good money, the store is generating good revenue, and everyone is happy. So I was able to make this switch from the freelancer, from the video editor and the graphic designer, to a creative strategist. I was also able in the past couple of months to create a small but quite good team of people, 2 video editors, and recently I also hired a graphic designer. Great guys, I love working with them. They are doing great job, and yeah, basically creating a team, that was a totally new thing to me, And I wouldn't say that that's like a very matured up team of people and we're like really, really good. It's still really not like that. It's quite in the early stages still, but at this point I can really call it a team. I can say that I have a small team of people and I'm doing creative strategy. And yeah, so I went from the freelancing to creative strategy to having a small team of people, and now I'm at a point where I don't have to edit myself and I don't have to design myself, and I'm more into strategy and I'm more into managing people now. And yeah, and at the same time I'm able to make more money, which is very strange to me because I used to spend hours and hours of like editing and designing, and I would make an like okay money, but I would put so much time into it, and I still do put a lot of time in my work, but it's the work changed, so it's like it's totally different tasks and they're not so exhausting. It's not like you're sitting in front of your computer editing, just putting clips together, you know, and feeling like, oh, like this what I'm doing now is not even the thing that's gonna really generate the outcome. And that was very annoying for me. I always wanted to contribute as much as I can. I always wanted to know that the sales that my client gets, they are either directly or almost directly dependent on my skills and on me. And at this point, for the store I'm managing, I can confidently say that a big part of it was due to my skills, a big part of the store's success. Of course, it was already an established store, and it's much easier to hop on an established store and just maintain the creative output of that store rather than starting your own store from scratch. And that's where I'm gonna get to soon. But yes, again, this was like a pre-story. Now, mentorship, mentorship, and my own store. So, not so long ago, probably like a month ago, I was like, okay, enough. I'm happy with where I am now. I saved up a decent amount of money for my age, from all the work I've been doing for the last year and a half. I still live with my parents. At the time, a month ago, me and my brother, we moved out for 2 months just to try it out. But globally, I still live with my parents. So I was like, this is really the moment to go for it. Like, this is the moment to invest as much as I can into my own e-commerce journey and my own store, my own brand. And yeah, that's how I ended up doing it. I didn't get a mentorship straight away. I just did my product research, I did my market research, and I first I wanted to launch one product, but then I quickly realized that that was like a horrible product. I saw that people on TikTok were saying that it actually hurts, like hurts their skin and all of that, because it was like a massager. So I was like, okay, no, I don't want to get into that. I don't want people to basically sue me for, I don't know, damaging their skin or something. So I ended up not running that product, although I already started creating the website, I started creating the pictures for the website, but at some point I just had to stop because I realized that, yeah, that wasn't gonna be the thing. So yeah, I then found a new product. When I was doing that, that was winter, like the end of winter. And the product that I found, yeah, I'm walking backwards because the sun is on that side, and if I turn, you're gonna be blinded by the sun. So I gotta walk like this. So yeah, I found the second product, and that second product was a pet product in the pet niche. It was like a pet, like a little bed for cats, but it had like the mechanism of that product was that, oops, almost fell. The mechanism of that product was that there was like a film layer inside of it, so the cats warmth of their body would get reflected from the film layer, and basically that would warm them up, and essentially that's good for their bones and all of that. So that was the angle I wanted to lean in. I wanted to kind of have this sort of medical angle of this being like a recovery pad for cats. They sleep on it, their their body temperature basically gets reflected towards them, and that has a good effect on their joints. I researched and I found out that that was actually like warmth was a good thing for like their joints. So yeah, I wanted to run this product with that kind of angle. But no, but I actually created a website, not the best website for sure, and I created some ads, definitely not the best ads. And this is when I faced all the basic problems of a beginner e-commerce guy. First of all, I don't know why, but I had insane CPMs, so cost per mille, so like how much I was paying for my traffic. They were like above 100 euros, and I was running this product in US, and yeah, there was no way I was gonna be able to do anything with that product with such high CPMs. So I decided, no, I didn't decide anything back then. I was just trying to understand what's the problem, and at that point my theory was that because I was leaning so much in these medical statements and my ads, my video ads that I made, and I actually paid like 60 euros to a friend of mine to edit those ads, and yeah, they went to waste because I realized that there were a lot of medical claims and Facebook doesn't like that. So my CPMs were high as hell, and I redid all my website, I redid my ads. I basically I tried the image ads instead of video ads, and I wasn't making any medical claims. But my CPMs, they dropped a little bit, but not as much as I expected, and it was still it wasn't giving me any hopes. And actually, until I changed the copy on my website and I changed my ads and everything, I also got an ad account restriction, and that's when I had to verify my business manager, basically with my passport and a picture of myself. So that's something I had to go through, but after that, once I did it, I had no issues. And yeah, long story short, that product didn't go well at all. Like I think I got like one add to cart, even though I spent like 100 euros or something, if not more. So yeah, that product failed completely, but I'm not gonna lie, it's not like I did my best work on that product as well. Like I just wanted to launch something ASAP to just get the experience and go through all these first steps as soon as possible, and it kind of worked that way because I was able to get an ad account restriction, which was a good thing actually, because I knew that was common, and I just wanted to, like, you know, go through it as fast as I can to not deal with this annoying stuff in the future. And yeah, so that happened, and after these two horrible attempts of launching my store, I was realizing that I can either keep doing things blindly and basically just doing random things hoping that something is gonna work out, which sounds kind of like gambling, and I'm not into gambling at all, so that's not what I really wanted to do. And I decided, why not try a mentorship? Like, I've never considered it. I was always very skeptical about it, but there was actually a guy on YouTube who felt very trustworthy and legit. I was watching his videos, and I found out that he was from Europe, and since I live in Europe, I felt like that would be a great connection to make. And how do I connect with him unless I get his mentorship? You know, like, why would he really want to connect with a guy who cannot really, you know, give him anything. So I decided to pay for this connection and get his one mentorship. And so, yes, this is the point that you've probably been waiting for. This is where I'm gonna tell you, was it worth it or not? So, I paid $2,000 for this one-on-one mentorship. And this is a lot of money. This is like a big chunk of money for me. Thankfully, like I said, I was able to save up quite a bit during the past year when I was working a lot. And yeah, that wasn't my last money, and that wasn't like a very stupid decision on my side to do this. It's not like, yeah, I got a mentorship and I left no money to actually invest into my brands or other things. That wasn't a thing at all. I was in a position where I could actually invest those money in the mentorship, and I got the mentorship, and it's been like a month. To say that now I'm a successful ecom brand owner and I'm making a huge ton of money would just be a straight lie, because that's not the case at all. I'm still making way more from doing creative strategy and fulfilling orders with my small team to my client than I do with my own brand. In fact, with my own brand, I'm losing money every day, which is not the best feeling, but it is what it is. And you have to go through this. Like, if it was that easy, then everyone would do it and everyone would own a brand, you know? So yeah, damn, look what I just realized. I have a wooden thing stuck in my arm. Anyways, yeah. So yes, I'm far from being successful in like with my own store. Thankfully, I still got my creative strategy work, and I'm still doing quite fine in terms of you know, money, and I'm very, 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 very thankful to everything, to everyone. I'm very, very grateful for the position I am in right now, because I'm honestly, no one, okay, it's probably a big word, no one, but I think a very, very small percentage of people of my age actually get these kind of opportunities. I don't think there are a lot of people that are able to like do creative strategy and be so much involved into e-commerce and have these connections with clients that are running very successful stores that are making a lot of money, a lot of revenue per month. And there are not a lot of people that are able to do that in first place, and there are not a lot of people that are able to, you know, that are doing that, and they are also trying their own e-commerce, trying to launch their own e-commerce brand. So there are like, I know that there are people that have jobs, like there are teenagers, there are people my age that have some jobs outside of e-commerce, and they hate those jobs. They do them just to get some money and then go and spend them on ads, you know. And I'm so grateful for the position I am in, because I work, like my entire life is inside of the e-commerce niche, you know. And like, not my entire life, of course, I have all of this, and like, yeah, but my a big chunk, like huge chunk of my life is just e-commerce. And like most of the time I think about e-commerce, and if it's not about my own brand, I'm thinking about my client's brand, I'm thinking about my team, my creative strategy work, and all of that. It's like I'm able to fund my own like my dream to have my own store with the money that I also get from working in the e-commerce niche. I don't know if there are a lot of people that are able to do that, but I don't think so, and I'm so grateful I'm able to do that. There are a lot of I wouldn't say that I'm like very successful person, of course not, but I think that, yeah, again, I am very, very blessed to be where I am. Anyways, mentorship. Sorry for being so vague and not going straight to the point. But yes, like I said, it's been like a month. I am running my own brand now. It's far from being profitable. I'm losing money every day. But do I regret getting the mentorship? Not at all. I was always skeptical, but now I can easily say that mentorships are not a scam if you get a good one. Of course, there are like bad ones, and there are mentors that scam people and all those kind of things. But I was lucky. I think I connected with a good guy, and let me tell you why mentorship wasn't a waste of money for me, even though it's not like I'm profitable now and all of that. Of course, it's just been a month. You can't expect to be profitable in such short period of life. But at the same time, when you pay $2,000, you kind of expect to progress faster than other people do, you know? And I think I'm definitely making faster progress than most of people when it comes to e-commerce. And that's also related to the experience I've already had, and also to the mentorship I got, of course. And yeah, let me tell you exactly why I don't regret getting that mentorship at all. And the main reason why I don't regret it, it's such a stupid reason, but it's such a true reason at the same time, is basically I bought myself, it's like, it's not like I bought motivation, but it's more like I paid, how to say it properly. Let me explain you this way. Because I paid so much money, now in my head, it feels like there is no way I stop doing this now. And there is no way I give up on this. Because I invested so much money into that, and my brain just doesn't accept the idea of like not working on this store, you know? And it's almost like you are basically creating this superficial, how to say it, not superficial commitment, but it's like a superficial motivation, because superficial discipline, I would say, because it requires a lot of self-control, not self-control, but like self-discipline to you know, wake up every day and work on something that is not working at all. And when you're lost and you don't know what to do, it's even more difficult. But what mentorship gives you is, you first of all know that I paid so much money, so now I have to commit to it. Like I there is no way. It's like, you know, people that pay for college, they pay like huge ton of money. Some people take that to go to college, and they realize that you know, I gotta finish college because so much money went into it. That's kind of the same thing, maybe at a different scale, but it's the same idea. And yeah, so that was like one of the biggest thing I realized, because I actually felt it. It's like it was a big difference for me from when I was doing things myself. I had days when I was very lost and I didn't know what to do, and I would end up doing nothing because of that. But now when I'm lost, I have someone to ask. And the thing is, maybe the info I'm gonna get is not even something super insightful that I wouldn't be able to find in the internet. But the problem nowadays is that there is so much information in the internet, is that you get even more lost. It's like you're lost, you're looking for replies in the internet, and you get more lost because you get 10,000 different opinions, everyone telling you different things to do, and you don't know who is giving you the right information, and you end up being more confused, and you end up doing nothing. And that's what was happening to me as well. But now that all went away, because I have this one person that I can just go to, and I can ask him questions. And the thing is, because I paid for that information, because I paid so much money, I don't even think twice whether that information is good or bad. I just execute on it, you know? He gives me like advice on what to do, and I'm not overthinking like, oh, is this a right thing to do? Is this not the right thing to do? I just do it, you know? And that's the biggest thing about like getting a mentorship or whatever, is that because you pay for this, you stop overthinking, and you're basically you stop getting lost, and you just start acting, you know, because the amount you invested is pushing you to actually do something. Then when you're getting lost, you just go and ask about it. And then another thing is obviously like during your you know, journey, at least in my case, I have like calls with the guy, and he is analyzing my situation. I'm telling him how things are going. He's giving me his opinion. We adjust things, and so on and so on. And let me tell you that comparing to how things went for me when I was like starting on my own, and how things are now, it's a totally different experience. Now, even though I'm not profitable and I'm losing money every day, I'm doing it with my friends, so I'm not like we're splitting the losses, we're splitting the profits, and it's not like we end up losing a lot of money. But at this point, I think we've spent like around 1,200 euros on ads, and maybe the revenue we got back, I mean, I think the rest is like 0.8 or something, and break even is like 1.2, 1.3, closer to 1.3. So yes, we're losing money, but it's not like a huge amount of money. And since I have an active income, I can easily allow myself to just, you know, spend those money to get data and to teach myself. So yeah, that was the biggest outcome that I got from the mentorship. Of course, it's still not time to like make a big conclusion on it, you know, but so far so good, and I'm very glad that I made that step. I haven't regretted it a single second, because I was actually able to start my own brand. I was actually able to get my first sales. Like, we've got around 30 sales at this point, which for me is like it's a win, you know. I had my store last summer here in Portugal, and it was going pretty well. So I already had an experience with my own store, but here in Europe. But because like of taxes and all of that, like I had the horrible back-end economics, and I ended up just going break even. And this time I wanted to get into the US market with the consumable products, and yeah, that's what I'm doing now. The mentorship is helping me out a lot. Like I said, I'm definitely not leaving any links, I'm not giving you any names, and I'm never gonna do it, because yeah, I'm not trying to refer you to that guy or anything. I'm just giving you my experience as a person who was actually very skeptical about all those mentors, all those courses, all those gurus, and all of that. Very skeptical. You can ask anyone like out of my circle, and actually, yeah, probably no one will tell you anything, because it's not like I've talked to people about that. But doesn't matter. I'm like, if you want to believe me, believe me. If you don't want to believe me, don't believe me. So yes, guys, this is basically it. That's what I wanted to share today. I hope you enjoyed the background this whole time, because it's pretty damn nice, I would say. I'm still have a long way to go. I'm planning to actually do this whole, I'm not gonna go to that mountain, but I'm gonna get quite far there. And yeah, this is gonna be a long day of cycling for me. I worked on my store today in the morning. I changed the website, I changed the offer, and yeah, I'm trying to slowly improve things. I'm unprofitable now. I'm going to be updating you on this channel on my e-commerce journey, and yeah, hopefully it goes well for me. Hopefully it goes well for you. I'm not telling you to go and spend your last money on a mentorship, but I'm just telling you, if you know someone who you think is legit, and if you have extra cash to invest, I would do it, because that would just accelerate your success. You know, that would, like, it's really the case if you choose the right person. You know, it helps out a lot for the reasons I explained. Oh my god, so much wind, crazy. But yes, guys, I'll see you in the next video, and yeah, wish me luck. And if you're doing e-commerce, I wish you luck as well, and we are all gonna make it. Is it weird that I just stopped to film these flowers? I don't know, they just looked really nice. Okay, I actually had an argument with a friend of mine because of me saying that palm tree is arguably the most beautiful tree in the world. And you tell me, isn't this so... I don't know, there is something about it. Like, you look at it and your mood is... I don't know, it just gets better immediately, because it just feels like you're in some nice country on a vacation, even though I live here. But yeah, I don't know, it just, since childhood, I think I have an association with a palm tree of like holidays and all of that. And it's, even aesthetically wise, it's a very nice. So yeah, let's have a discussion whether a palm tree is in the top 3 of the best trees in the world. I completed my entire route, and this is the reward I got. It was 6 euros though, but it's worth it. I've had these quite a few times and they're amazing. So yeah, this is my trophy. The cool thing about coconuts is that once you drink the milk, you can also eat the inside. It's really good actually. It's not too tasty. I mean, it's not too sweet, but it's also not so bitter. It's, I don't know how to describe it, but it's really good. Okay guys, I just had the 6 euro coconut and it was really good. But the place where I got it, they also had bananas, and I I was looking at them and I really wanted the banana, and I came up to a woman there and I asked if I can buy the bananas, and she just gave me one banana and she said I didn't have to pay for it. I don't know, it just made my mood so much better. I just got a free banana, and I'm just so, like, the people are so nice here. Yeah, I just got a free banana. I really wanted a banana, so I'm really happy. Guys, the banana is amazing. So sweet. It tastes so good. Honestly, that woman is the best. This is the place. So, yeah, very nice place. That's the view I got now. That's the banana I got now. Looks like there is a crazy concert about to start. Look at this. Look at this band. It's pretty cool. I'm at a place and there is a cafe where I actually applied for work probably like 2.5 years ago, and thank God they didn't accept me, because I think my life would turn out completely different. Trying to fill my bottle with a bit of water, but I'm not gonna lie, this thing is so slow. Also, I think I'm a bit obsessed about this dual recording feature. Like when I can record myself from in front and I can also have my camera record, like the back camera record. Anyways, this has been taking too much time. And the water is kind of disgusting, but it is what it is. Okay, now they're going really crazy. And the dance. Oh, I actually like it. I actually do like it. Caminhamos juntas, são a minha fé, são a minha fé, a minha muralha. E em cada mão a força não falha. E se a força falha, lançamos trovões. Trago no meu sangue todas as gerações. And the drop. Não dá ponto sem dar não. Okay, I'm waiting for the drop. I think that's the drop. Oh, oh. Oh, it's great. They're really good. Amazing. Great. New location, and I'm already going home. I've did a crazy long route today. I think I did at least 40 kilometers. I cycled quite a bit, and a lot of those kilometers were uphill. And yeah, now I'm going home. When I get home, I'm gonna work. I'm gonna write some static copy, and I'm going to work on my client's PDP. I want to split test two different offers, and I want to split test different PDP layouts, mainly the fold section. But yeah, I'm gonna do it when I get home. And I also wanted to sort of contribute a bit more to what I said before about the mentorship. You know, even if it doesn't work out for some reason, I don't know, like if I get scammed in the end, but so far it seems legit. I think I wouldn't regret it anyways, because you know the amount of confidence it gave me, and you know, I already got my first sales. I saw the whole process of fulfilling of you know, I got a list of suppliers. I went through this entire process, and this is something I didn't know how to do before, and now I do know. Could I learn it without spending 2,000? For sure. Would it take me longer? Yes. So yeah, you know, I think it was worth it already. But the guy promised me like an ROI guarantee. He said if I don't make my money back in profit, then we keep working until I do. I hope that's true. I didn't sign any contract. I don't see the point, because like, even, you know, if he scams me, I'm not gonna sue anyone or anything like that. So if he scams me, he scams me. If he doesn't, well, great. So yeah, I keep working. I'll see how this brand goes. So far it's struggling, I'm not gonna lie, it's struggling, but you know, I'm not into just gambling products and jumping from one product to another. I've seen a lot of guys say that this is not the way to go, and I believe so too. So I'm sure, you know, if there are brands that you know, they got a product, and this is the product they manufacture, and like there is, you know, they don't have the luxury of testing different products. They have to find a way of selling that exact product. So I think any product can be sold. It's just a matter of time, a matter of the amount of money you can put into it, the amount of creatives you can test. But it's important to learn from the creative tests you make. So yeah, even though I'm sort of losing money with that, I am learning a lot, and I think eventually, if I do everything right and if I keep learning on my mistakes, I'm either gonna make this brand work, or for some reason it doesn't work out and I just start a new one with the knowledge I got, and you know, it should be way better. So yeah, I'll see how this mentorship thing goes. If you're considering getting a mentorship and if you have like extra money, I would, you know, just make sure the person is good. I would. It kind of helps. But yeah, I will keep updating you guys on my e-commerce journey. I hope you like the sort of vlog style of this. I don't want to just sit in front of my computer and make these mirror, style videos. I want to make like lifestyle ecom videos. I haven't seen a lot of people do it, and I don't know, I think it's cool because sometimes it feels like all these ecom guys are like, they just sit in their rooms and they don't have life at all. Maybe that's why I'm not successful at it yet, because I try to also have some life. Although honestly, this is probably one of the first moments of me being outside and cycling so much. I haven't done it for a good number of months. I've also been sitting a lot in my room lately and not going out. So yeah, but I don't want to live like that, you know. I want e-commerce for me is just a way of making money, you know. I I just see it as a source of income, and what's the point of having money if you don't have life, you know, just sit in your room with all those money. So yeah, I don't want to lose myself. I want to keep doing things I like today I went cycling, you know, and I want to work on on the background, and yeah, make sure I have enough funds to satisfy all all of this and like the life I want. Like for example, today I met like a guy when I was cycling, and he had this cool like electric bike, kind of like mine, but so like a mountain bike, but it had a motor. And I asked him how much was it, and he said it was around 5k euros, and that's a lot of money, you know. I'm definitely not in the position right now to buy a bike like that, but you know, I hope that with ecom I'll get there, either through my creative strategy work, either through my client work, or either through my own brand. Hopefully through my own brand, because there is way more opportunity there. And yeah, I don't want to just be this I don't know, fake person in YouTube recording ecom videos. I could show you some numbers, like if I you know show my clients stores revenue, and I could easily fake like a video of me being a super successful e-commerce person, and I could try to sell a course, but I'm so against it. Yeah, I want to be a true person, and that's why I'm recording these kind of videos, you know, because I think that there are people like me, and they see ecom as a way of just, you know, they don't make it their entire personality. They just try to, they dedicate themselves towards it, and they work a lot in that niche, and I work a lot in that niche. But yeah, I just want it to be a way of funding the things I really like doing. So yeah, maybe soon I'm gonna be able to get a 5,000 euro bike. That would be cool. I'm definitely gonna make a video about that. This is so beautiful. I don't even know how to describe it. That city right there is Lisbon. Wow. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother you for any longer. If you stick to this part of the video, first of all, thank you. Second of all, I don't know if you felt like you are relating to what I'm saying and to what I'm doing. Please just contact me, you know. I'm looking for people to talk to with similar interests. If you live in Portugal, I would love to meet up, you know, to just hang out, do something, talk about e-commerce stuff if you're into this. Yeah, you know, so let me know. I'm gonna attach my Discord in the description, and yes, I think that's going to be it. Maybe I'm gonna show a little clip of the tea, but yeah, for now, that's it. Bye. Okay, change of plans. I am actually gonna just buy more bananas and go back home. No tea for me, just more bananas. Okay, I got home. I'm about to go take a shower because I Oh my god, my face looks horrible. But today we are at 2 sales. This is very inflated because I was doing a lot of redesigning today, and basically, yeah, probably most of it is just me. So the conversion rate is kind of false, but 2 sales so far. I will check ad spend now. Wait, give me a second. Okay, so the ad spend is 52 euros and revenue is $80. So it's like 1.5 ROAS, I think. So far it's profitable. The only thing is the ad spend is still supposed to, like, the ads are still supposed to spend like 50 more euros because I set it to 100 euro per day, and all of it is going to be spent while I'm going to be sleeping, and all of it is probably going to be spent in US. And sometimes there was a day when we got like 5 sales during the night. Let's see how this night goes. Sometimes there is no sales during the night, so this day is either going to be profitable if we get like 1 or 2 more sales, and no, if we get like 1 more sale, it's probably going to be like around break even, and if we get like 2 sales, then it's going to be profitable. But yeah, not too bad so far. Oops, just make sure to not leak anything. But yeah, 2 sales, not bad, not bad. Now I'm going to go take a shower and yeah, work a bit and go to sleep because tomorrow I have a judo competition. So this is it for this day, and I'll see you guys soon.